place and time without a great divide, and we could be flying deadly high. I'll sell my soul to dream you wide awake. Another place and time without a warning sign, and we could be dying angels tonight. I'll sell my soul to dream you wide awake. I'll dream you, I'll dream you, I'll dream you wide awake.
Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Utah Moses here for my Blu-ray review of The Fifth Element. The story takes place in the distant future where the planet Earth is in great peril when a giant planet-sized meteor, known as Evil, is going to head to Earth and destroy everything in its path in the universe. And so, they decided to bring back the Fifth Element, also known as Lilu, played by Milla Jovovich, to try and save the world along with the rest of the galaxy. And she happens to end up in the hands of a cab driver named Corbin Dallas, played by Bruce Willis. So, with those two together, they're also fighting an enemy that they don't know are trying to obtain the power of Evil, who is the corporate CEO, Zorg, played by Gary Oldman. Now, for a futuristic sci-fi movie starring Bruce Willis, I thought this was really fun to watch, and even the kids will enjoy it. Well, that is, if you ignore the few glimpses of Mila's naked body. And this seems like one of the few futuristic sci-fi movies that isn't dystopic. The acting's passable. Bruce Willis is his usual badass action hero, like he is in most of his movies, while Gary Oldman is the bad guy that he likes to ham things up. And that's what we always like about him, especially when he's putting on a broken accent and is obviously having fun with his character as Zorg.
Finish the job? All the Zolgoties but goaties. Rocket launcher? Arrow launcher? With explosion of poisonous gas head? Very practical. Our famous net launcher? The always efficient flamethrower. My favorite.
And you would say that Milla Jovovich is totally in her element as Lilu, who plays the key to the galaxy to saving it, and yet she acts like a child with her joyfulness and positive attitude towards her surrounding. And you gotta admit, you have to like that multipass scene.
Lilu Dallas multipass.
But the one character that should have been eliminated at the start was the Prince-inspired character named Ruby Road, played by Chris Tucker. I mean, the humor in this movie was alright, a lot of it was, but having him around was just overkill. Now, Luc Besson, who also wrote and directed La Famille Nikita and Leon, he did the same with The Fifth Element, and he did such a great visual job with something different as a sci-fi movie. Like, he knows how to make the action great enough for you to tune in with your eyes, and he never adds any type of dialogue that would be too hard to understand or too technical like you would hear from those sci-fi TV shows.
They think we're fracked. I can't see any fracking way we can survive this fracking assault. Who the frack jerked off in my fracking coffee?
What the f*** are they saying?
The special effects and art direction to the future just looks breathtakingly amazing. And even after it's a decade old, it still looks great watching it again. And on Blu-ray, there's a really great difference compared to it on DVD. And knowing that this was made in 1997, this is way past those standards compared to other movies like Spawn or Batman and Robin. Now, the score to this was awesome, for most part of it, but During the other parts, they use this awkward music, like as if it came from a comedy TV show. One more thing I want to comment is, like, the alien creature design. And it looks neat and original. There are the alien mercenaries, the Mondo Shi ones, and the Diva. In conclusion, The Fifth Element is an incredibly entertaining sci-fi movie if you're into flat-out action and nothing complex to the story. And this is one of those movies that you shouldn't miss out on either. And watching these kinds of movies by Luc Besson, it just made me wish that he directed more of his written work rather than giving it to other directors to butcher it. Like there's the Transporter movies, Taken with Liam Neeson, and From Paris with Love, that recent one that came out. I just wish that I could see how Luc Besson could have made them better if he directed them. Out of 5, I give it 4 out of 5 stars. Now, on to the special features. Now, all we get is the feature-length trivia fact tract, which I assume is a commentary. That's all.
I am very disappointed!
Not only am I disappointed, but I'm also pissed, because this is the second time that Blu-ray released The Fifth Element on this format, and the first time they weren't even able to get the picture quality right, and so they had to give it another shot, and yet they didn't put in all the special features. Now, thankfully, I still have my Ultimate Edition of The Fifth Element on DVD, and it seems like we can't get everything in one package. It's either quantity or quality. So, that's all for my review. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back later. Until then, this is Utah Moses, signing out.